Welcome to another episode of Objective Bias featuring yours truly, and I got my guest host back in the building. LV, what's happening, boy?
What's going on, bro?
Man, hey, you can't be the guest host and just be pulling up every 5 episodes, bro. I got to hold you accountable for my shit, bro. We good?
I was waiting on you to hit me up, bro. I'm waiting on you to let me know. I'm like,
you see how niggas do?
you supposed to let me know because I'm very forgetful, bro. I got Alzheimer's, bro. Like, already, dog.
You do, bro.
I be forgetting shit.
Yeah, hey. So before we get into this hot topic episode, I just wanted to address something from my previous pod. I had to turn off my motherfucking comments because you motherfuckers was lame in the comments, outing the people that I was talking about, and that shit was lame as fuck.
Well, what you
feel
about?
Me? You guys should check my last episode. That was not the
I
purpose.
think I seen that shit.
That wasn't the purpose of the show. It was a personable show, and y'all was lame as fuck
I seen that
for saying the motherfuckers' names that
Yeah.
I was talking about. That wasn't the purpose.
You gotta let him have it, bro.
Lame ass motherfuckers.
You gotta let him have it, bro.
Yeah. Now, let's get into the actual pod. I just wanted to address that, get that shit out the way. You feel me? So there's been some shit going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since we've been on here. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of things happening. You feel me?
There's a lot of things going on.
So the first thing I want to get into is Offset and Cardi B. Again, I'm not the most interested in people's personal business. As I have mentioned before, I am a professional at minding my business. But this shit been all over the goddamn shit.
Yeah,
And I fuck with Offset. I fuck with Cardi. And Stephon Diggs is a New England Patriot. You know I'm a Patriot fan, bro. So I got to talk about it, bro.
How you a Patriot fan?
Okay. I'm gonna break this down.
Yeah,
for
you gotta
because
break that down.
I actually had to talk about this to someone, someone else. Okay, so this
So
what
who was you
happened.
cheering for when we was in the Super Bowl? When the Falcons played this?
The Patriots, bro.
you
But I'm gonna tell you,
trail.
it's a story behind it, though. There's a story behind it. Okay, so I became a Patriot fan when they won their first Super Bowl, and it wasn't because they won the Super Bowl. It's how they got introduced. Pretty much, I don't know if you remember, they used to roll out star players like their names one by one, and the Patriots were underdogs that year. That's when they played the Rams, and they came out as a team, and I fucked with that team concept and that underdog, bro, and shit. That's when I became a fan. You feel me?
Atlanta Falcons always been the underdog.
But I like greatness. Atlanta Falcons have been disappointed. I learned early in the game. Yes, I'm from Atlanta, but
break your heart,
yes, I learned early that you can't be a Falcons fan. You feel me?
Be breaking your heart.
For real. I mean, I'm a goddamn Braves fan though. You feel me?
Oh yeah, we good with that. We good.
I'm a
over
Braves
there.
fan. You dig?
We good over there.
You know what I'm saying? But
Hawks.
nah, Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe. But yeah, so because of the dynamic, I fuck with Offset, I fuck with Cardi, and now I fuck with Stephon Diggs because he's a New England Patriot member. Had to bring it up. So pretty much the backstory is Offset and Cardi B are married. They've been going through some shit for some years now, going back and forth. Cardi, alleging that Offset's cheating, then Offset coming back and saying Cardi's cheating, back and forth. Shit, how we know? We not in their business. So I gotta say allegedly, right? we see shit.
I thought one of the girls that came out already and said that.
Hey, I don't know. But we don't use the word allegedly for the purposes of this show. You feel me? So they've been going back and forth online, social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, all this shit. Right. Now the shit done hit ahead. Cardi B has moved on with Stephon Diggs, the NFL player. And Offset seems very hurt. He actually just recently deleted all of his social media after his alleged threat, saying that now if somebody died playing by my son, then they'll say I'm gonna crash out. After he said that, then he deleted all this shit. Yeah, being emotional. But before I give my take, how do you feel about the situation in all? You know what I mean? Like, what's your take? I saw you posted something on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You called Cardi what you called her. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stand on business and say it today, or what you gonna do? How you feel about it, bro?
Listen, bro. To me, it's messy. Like, first of all, I mean, Offset can't even be upset, bro. I don't even know what I don't understand. I don't know why. I mean, I get you gonna be emotional for that second. But still,
is he not being a hypocrite?
Who?
Offset.
What you mean?
What I mean is, Okay, I don't know if you've really kept up with them two as far as their back and forth. There was one time on the Breakfast Club when they asked him about them going back and forth on social media.
Right.
He was like, "This is just what we do." You know what I'm saying? Taking it for granted. You know what I'm saying? You know, we pretty much be on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Then he came out and said, I don't know if it was in a song or if it was in a tweet, "You're going to have to fuck 10 niggas to get over me." He also said, "Ain't no nigga gonna want a bitch with 3 kids."
Oh, he said all that?
Yes, sir. So is he not being a hypocrite a little bit? Like, I felt like he got a little bit too comfortable. And Cardi, low key, all of her crash outs on social media, it was basically saying, stop playing with me. I feel like he kept playing with her, bro.
But what's the point of all this? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is my thing. I don't understand. I mean, they both know each other. So I'm like, what was the point of all this? Is what I'm trying to understand.
I wouldn't know, but
like I just want to understand what was I'm sure they knew all these red flags about each other way before. So they just got with each other. Was he thinking for the kids or something? Like I don't understand.
I'm not sure.
It's just messy to me.
In the beginning, honestly, when they first got married, just paying attention to the content of Offset's music.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Just paying attention to it. I was like, nigga, are you ready for a family, bro?
And she married the nigga, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like, to me, it's like what you expecting at the end of the day,
right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, Cardi's from reality TV, made it musically. I will say the one for me as a fan, because I fuck with them both. Right. The one thing I did appreciate about them getting together, it seemed like when she got with Offset, her bars got a little better. You feel me?
Oh, you think Offset?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The ad-lib game got kind of crazy. You know how the Migos with the ad-libs. You know what I'm saying?
I think there was some people was always right for Cardi.
Mama!
That ad-libs was off the chain.
Cookie! I'm telling you, I noticed, I paid attention to him, bro.
That nigga hitting them motherfuckers too.
Ice.
You hitting them up.
I'm trying to tell you, when they got together, I noticed her ad-lib game got crazy, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm really a fan on the music side. You feel me? So I really, you know what I mean. But I think the bigger discussion is, and I'm gonna propose this question to you, and you tell me what your take is about it. And I only can speak for our gender because obviously I'm a man.
Right.
So you dig? So I can't speak for the women.
Indeed.
But why is it that men, for the most part, always feel like they woman is not going to leave them if they stay on bullshit? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you remember that song, even though, Kels is in jail, "When a Woman's Fed Up."
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers wasn't paying attention to what Kels, I mean, even though he did his thing, he in jail right now, but he had some gems in his song now.
Yeah, he did. He had some gems. But you were asking from the male side.
Yeah, so why is it that we be feeling like a woman ain't gonna leave us? Like, what's that about? Because I feel like he really felt like that, and because...
Oh, yeah, I know you said most of us.
And because now it's public for everybody to see, he's emotional. He's hurt. You feel me? Like, why is that a thing for us men?
Do you think we love harder?
I want you to answer. Now I'm gonna come back with you. You know what I'm saying? What you think? Now I'm gonna give you my take.
I mean, like I said, even with dudes, it's complex. I think it's some of that too, but some of it is that feeling we get, when with the old lady. You know what I'm saying? This nigga
That's what it is.
But it's like I don't know, bro. It's just all of that accumulated into one, bro. It's like you can't really.
And I think what it is, honestly, and this is just me being, all the way real. You feel me? I feel like men, for the most part, are emotionally immature. What I mean by that is, it's this alpha mindset that men have, and all men are not alphas. That we have to be strong, superior, not show emotion. So in the midst of us acting tough, we forget about our emotional side, the loving side, the caring side. Like you said, do we love harder? Yeah, we love hard as fuck. But if you are absent of that emotion so much and then it hits you, you don't know how to deal with it when it get real. You feel me? Like, let's take Offset's music. fucking on these hoes, got all this money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even I don't know. Hey, his last album was hard as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't
Hey, you got to tap it.
Oh, okay.
But I remember he went back to his old ways, you know, talking about fucking these hoes, getting this money, you know, being on some, you know, blah, blah, blah. And Cardi actually got mad about the content, I believe she had. Oh, you think you big and bad? She crashed out one time on the internet. Oh, you think you big and bad? You got your album out now. Everybody fucking with you, shit like this. Right. But he was snapping on that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know, it's that, I can, you know, have all of these women. I can do what I want. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember, I don't know how long ago it was, when she originally stopped fuck with him. He made this grand gesture, came out on stage, brought her flowers and all this shit. You know, tried to get her back.
Right.
So if you're doing all that, why are you back on bullshit and thinking your old lady ain't gonna goddamn leave you?
So I think some of this is due to habit too.
The habit?
Habit, yeah. He been doing it for that. So that's why I'm saying it goes back to what I was saying. Like, y'all niggas knew what the fuck y'all was day one. Like, come on now, you knew Cardi B was out here drugging niggas.
Drugging niggas.
You knew Cardi B was out here drugging niggas, bro.
Damn.
Cardi B out here drugging niggas.
Bro, hey, that's when she was younger though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
motherfuckers
grow.
I don't know, but motherfuckers grow up, bro.
No, they don't. Motherfuckers don't be growing up, dude. I think motherfuckers be still the same when they be 20 years old, bro. I be like, no, bro. I think some of it's due to habit, bro.
But
it's no standards is set on both sides. If you want me to be honest with you, ain't nobody got no standards on both sides, bro.
Why you say that? Why?
We just don't. It's overtime and all this. I don't want to go too deep.
Hey, go deep. Hey, bro. That's the purpose. Nigga. Go deep, nigga.
I've always
pause like a motherfucker.
I've always said they are just reacting off of us.
Oh, that's what it is? You
yes,
feel
bro.
like
I feel like women have always been submissive, even when they don't think they're being submissive. Mm-hmm. They follow us good or bad. Mm. So if we throw in the first punch, which we have always have as men, biblical times, we have always done it. Mm-hmm. We have always thrown the first punch. And then they've just reacted and adapted to whatever the situation is.
Okay. I get that part, but does that make it right?
No, it don't make it right. It don't make it right. It don't make it right, but they're just is. That's what I'm saying. Men like to argue about this. They're naturally submissive, bro. Mm. They're okay. Let's believe it. If women was just as strong as us, bro, they be out here beating our ass, bro.
Hey,
every damn day, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be throwing hands, bro.
That goes back to a previous episode, Clarissa Shields and Pat Poose.
Yeah, bro.
I can't be with a woman that can beat my ass.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, I can't do it, bro.
I respect it though. You know what I'm saying? We can be friends.
They come with elbows. Come on, bro. Over all the years,
we can be best friends though. But I can't. I feel some type of way.
And it ain't no pandering thing. I'm just saying it's just like over time. Like it just we are the enforcers.
Mm. So speaking about that, right? Because I did do a little bit of research as well. I feel also as a man, right? Speaking, I don't know how he's feeling, but I can just observe and see how he's reacting. I feel like his pride is hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
His feelings are hurt, and she actually moved on to somebody that got more money than him. Yes,
touch on something. I'm about to be upset.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm just saying because I looked up. Hey, I looked up the net worths. Offset net worth right now per Google is anywhere from 26 to 32 million. Right?
Offset is?
Yeah, that's his net worth. That's what the internet says.
Still a bag, bro.
Cardi B's net worth is right over 100 million.
Oh, okay.
So she was the breadwinner. That goes to the spousal support thing that he got going on, whatever that's about. But shit, I'm like, why would you need spousal support if you be talking about them M's, mama, racks. And then Stefan Diggs' career earnings.
What is it?
It's over 137 million, and he's currently on a more than $60 million contract with the Patriots, 26 guaranteed. But you know what I'm saying? You know how that works with it. So, yeah, your old lady make more money than you. The new nigga make more money than you and your old lady. So, and then he in shape. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, that's why he sent that thread out talking about niggas dying, because you know he can't.
You see that video going around on the internet with that nigga curling the 40 pounds?
Hey, man.
Stuff I did doing the shoulder shrugs, about 130 something pounds.
Hey, bro.
Bro, they was killing that nigga on TikTok.
So I think a combination of everything. You lost your chick because you was on bullshit.
Okay.
Not to say who did what, but you were. It just seemed like you was on bullshit. Just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the specifics, the particulars.
Right.
She went to a nigga that has more money than you and is in better shape than you. And then they just popped out recently. Stephon Diggs and Cardi B was at the Knicks game. They was on a little vacation on the boat together. They was all cuddled up in some pictures that Cardi posted. I know bruh's feelings hurting, bruh. You see that all online?
That nigga's hurt, bro.
But the thing about it, you knew this could happen, though. Cardi, you know how it is. She came from the reality TV cloth. So shit's going to be on display. So you didn't think about this before you was on some bullshit?
He damn sure thought about it, but the guys, like I said, it's going off. So I'm about to turn it. This is now you're going into the thing I was talking about on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm asking, bro.
Because okay, to me, I think it's a stupid conversation. I really do.
Expound.
Let's be real. Cardi B ain't doing nothing but leaving one situation and jumping to the exact same situation.
You think so?
It's the exact same shit. He's just a known hoe. He's just a nigga. Offset is just a hoe. He's just Offset is just pretending not to be a moral nigga. That's still a hoe, nigga. He's still a hoe, nigga. Either way, nigga, she get cheated on and mess around right in her face, and she doing that but just the same situation. That's why I say it's the dumbest conversation. I don't give a damn how much money that nigga got. She going from here, okay, nigga, you lying to me, to a nigga that just, hey, nigga, I'm a hoe in your face. It's the same shit.
Oh my God!
So who's the crazy one?
That's a good question.
Y'all trying to kill?
I don't have the answer, one? But I just feel like, okay.
To me, it looked like Cardi B.
I'm gonna give you a personal experience story that I had back in the day. I'm not gonna say the time frame because obviously motherfuckers don't know how to goddamn hold water, get in their feelings and shit about experiences and all that shit. So I'm not gonna use no names, of course. Right. But when I was in at a college to where, you know what I mean, females were accessible to me.
Yo, did you tell me this on Laugh Hard, I think?
No, not this particular situation, because it correlates to this situation right here, right? So, you know, we breaking up, making up, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a position where I'm, you know, messing with a lot of girls. You know, I have my, you know, back in my thought era, you feel me? Way younger, you know what I'm saying? Early 20s, you feel me?
Yeah, I did.
Like 20, 21, you know, around that time frame.
Right.
So I knew what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? However I tried to play, you know, technicalities. Technically, we're not together. You know how we do sometimes.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Especially when we're young and shit.
Right.
So this one chick, she went back to my old lady with hard evidence that I could not fucking deny. Right? She told my chick what kind of, because I guess I don't know how she found out. I believe through social media or whatever. Right. That mean, you know, I had a girlfriend or whatever.
Right.
So she hit her up, like, you know, trying to tell her, hey, your man out here living foul, pretty much.
Right.
Told her the color and the goddamn how my sheets look, how my boxes look.
She went that deep.
I'm like, God damn, I can't even deny this shit, right? You feel me? Like, I'm caught red-handed, so, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know, come clean and say, yeah, my bad, I apologize, you know, this, that, and the third, right? So in the moment, she went and played, you know, did her thing. Because you know, we broke up briefly, and then she went to go do whatever she did. She brought it back to my attention, like, I'm on this type of time. In that moment, I had to swallow my pride and be like, you know what? Yeah, you got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this shit crazy over here. So if you need your get back real quick, I still love you. You know, you think you're going to marry the motherfucker that you saw. You know what I'm saying? I love you, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what I did. So I was like, all right, you got that one. You got your lick back. You know what I'm saying? So I took that, and I went tripping. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew, hey, my shit was crazy. So I knew what type of time I was on. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so for Offset to have this, and a lot of men have this this take or this approach to this. Like, if you know you're on bullshit, and when your old lady get on bullshit, why are you in your feelings?
So think about it. Think about literally what you just said. She's still following his example, bro.
You right.
She's still following his example. What you think she gonna do? What you think she gonna do? Any human being, that's just humanism at that point. Mm-hmm. You slap me in the face, I'm gonna slap you the fuck back.
You get your lick back?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my lick back, bro.
Damn, bro, this shit, it's just so, it's crazy. And then also with his threat talking about if somebody died playing by my son, then y'all gonna say I'm gonna crash out.
What that nigga said,
like, bro, like, why you?
He said, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. I think he said that. He said, you ain't gonna do shit.
And then he also, some other shit. He was, when I guess they popped out on social media together, he posted something like, "I'll pass it." Stephon Diggs is a receiver. And then Stephon Diggs came back and put a post of him catching the pass. Like,
these niggas is crazy, bro.
Like, offset.
Yeah, he tripped.
Offset.
He need to just
chill out, bro.
Yeah, he needs to just
take this L.
Yeah, he needs to just take that L, bro.
But honestly, if I'm gonna be all the way honest too, of course I don't know the specifics, but I really feel like they're still in love with each other, of course, and I really feel like
hold on, why?
Because all of this shit would not be playing out on the internet if y'all was not. Cardi would not still be crashing out because she said something like, "I wish this nigga would die." Blah blah blah. She went on the Twitter Spaces or X Spaces or whatever. You know how they got those rooms or whatever, and was saying dumb shit like that. How she's she was stressed with him, like and it goes back to the conversation we had not too long ago about Papoose and Remy Ma. If y'all are over each other and y'all have your own situations, why does it matter? Why is this playing out on social media if y'all done with each other? Like,
good or bad is good publicity.
Yeah, true.
That's why I think this shit about money at this point.
It's about money?
It's about money, bro. I think this shit about money, bro.
You think Cardi about to drop
album? I think Cardi be done. I think she really done. I think she done with that nigga.
But they did look fun together. You know what I'm saying? Black love. You know what I'm saying?
They even talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z about to get that. Be goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That shit fake. They talking about that shit fake.
I don't know about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, that's what my girl talking about. That's what she said. She talking about Beyonce might eventually end up leaving.
I would hope not.
I love
my black love. You feel what I'm saying? Like, whoever's in love, you know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate. I support that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for the bullshit. But if the bullshit's out there, then shit, we gotta goddamn talk about that shit.
I agree. I just don't believe that at this point. I don't believe it's love.
Oh, with who you talking about?
I don't believe it's love. No. I don't believe she love that nigga no more. He probably do.
No, she still love that nigga, bro.
You doing all that shit right now, nigga?
Hey, shit. I'm
back. I think she done, bro.
She back outside, bro.
She just got hit that nigga in the heart with that goddamn Stephon Diggs shit, though. And that's what I'm missing. And they said the nigga Stephon Diggs was Offset's favorite player.
Oh, I saw they took a picture together from a long time ago. That was wild. I'm like, damn. Oh, I forgot about that. So he been around a little bit. Oh shit. Damn. I know that. I forgot about that. Damn.
You know that shit. You know that much that hurt, bro. That hurts, bro. The nigga right next to you.
Damn. That's like my partner. They don't gotta be partners, but we know each other. Yeah. And then me and my old lady goddamn have problems, and you pull up and now y'all together.
He at the dinner table with you, bro.
Oh yeah. Hey, I feel him though. Just don't say that. Just don't tweet that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like just keep that internal.
That's why I say this whole thing stupid, bro. That's why I say this whole thing stupid, bro. That's why I say this shit is not about. Look, bro. Look. What about the kids, bro? Forget that drama. What about the kids, bro?
Let's talk about that shit. I think that these, and this is not even just celebrities.
This shit hurt, bro. I ain't even want to talk about that.
More so celebrities, because I got a son. It's like the parents don't be thinking about what the outcome with the kids. Like, this is always going to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what other kids are saying to you, the kids at school. Like, oh, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's playing out like that's not kids' business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the kids, like, grown up business shouldn't be privy to the kids. You feel me?
Right.
But now it's playing out in social media, so now y'all gonna be knowing what's going on with mom and dad. Like,
right.
You feel me? Because every kid got a goddamn TikTok or some shit. Some type of social media or some shit.
The place, bro.
So you don't think even with
think about Diddy's daughters.
That's another subject. Is all. Hey, just swerve for 2 seconds. I ain't gonna lie. I think that nigga going to jail, bro. I can't even hold you.
Bro,
The judge goddamn threatened to kick him out the goddamn trial. Yeah, but that's
that shit's crazy.
But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you being a celebrity, you being in the limelight, you have to think about, you know, your people, your kids, your family, you know, shit like that. Especially the kids. It's like, regardless of, like, say if I was in the position, I was famous and I was going through what they were going through, you know, going through divorce, separation, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
None of that will be on display for anybody to, you know what I'm saying, to hear. Like, even before, you know, the Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor, is that her name? That situation, it was under wraps until it got messy at the end, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's more of like the direction until the end that I would go like, y'all don't gotta know what the fuck we got going. In everybody's eye, we coexist, we best friends, we co-parent, you know what I'm saying? Right. Behind closed doors, that's when we gonna be on bullshit. I'm not about to put this out there for everybody to goddamn see, crash out, say you ain't shit, I hope you die. Right. If somebody died behind my son, then somebody, why we got to do all that, bro?
Right, because if actually somebody end up dying, they gonna go right to your shit.
You're a person of interest. You're a top priority suspect, bro.
That nigga was tripping, bro. I didn't know he was tripping.
Hey, man.
I don't know why niggas don't be thinking about. I don't know why Negroes don't be thinking about the kids.
And that's my thing too, bro. It's like, and again, I like everybody involved. I'm a fan of Offset, fan of Cardi. And now I'm a fan of Stephon Diggs because he's with the Patriots. So, you know, I'm be biased with that. You see that? Hey, bias. You see what it says. I'm biased.
Right.
I can admit it. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, dang. Only thing I got to say on my bias shit, hey, Steph, chill out, bro.
That nigga.
Be locked in. We need you this season. You know, you had the little.
Get kicked off the team,
we had the little situation with the pink substance, what I don't think was about nothing.
Pink?
It was a pink substance. You know, he was, you know, handing out pleasantries or what have you. Hey, we don't need that on camera, bro. We just stay focused, locked in. Yeah. We need you back from your ACL tear. You did. Right. So you know what I mean. That's where my biasness comes in. I like them all though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they all fine.
I wonder if Offset and Cardi B will ever make making
bro.
more music.
They done, bro. Cardi B dope. Oh, that Cardi B dope, that nigga, bro. You don't. He basically could have been the homie. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about that shit, bro.
Well, hopefully
she crossed the line, my nigga.
Hopefully they take everybody out the group chat so we don't have to continuously hear about this over and over. But I feel like it's not the end of it because Steph and Cardi be outside together all the way.
They getting too much. It's too much attention, bro. I don't think it's gonna stop, bro.
But like again, Steph, season NBA about to be over with. Lock in, bro.
Yeah,
I don't need all that goddamn that bullshit. You feel me?
Did.
But yeah, on to the next topic.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to speak about is the WNBA recently kicked off. Right. You know, they're pretty much like right under 10 games in, and already I don't know if you saw the game or saw the highlight when Caitlin Clark fouled Angel Reese really hard. She popped up being overly dramatic and shit. It was just a hard basketball foul.
Right.
And unfortunately, what has happened is fans, people that tune in, have made it a racial thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw when RG3 and Ryan Clark were going at it. You know,
I believe that what RG3 trying to do.
RG3, you know, he loves his Caucasian women. You know, I have no issue with interracial dating. You love who you love. So he said what he had to say. He was pretty much attacking Angel Reese, saying that Angel Reese hates Caitlin. You can tell, you know, this and the third. Pretty much on Caitlin's side. Ryan came back and was like, how do you know how black women feel if you've never been in this, you know, you've always had white women as your counterpart. Right. So they was going back and forth. But then also the WNBA had put out a statement against racism because, you know, white people, Caitlin Clark is the great white hope. And of course, you know, you got Angel Reese. My thing is, why does it have to go in that direction to where you're using these two women to pretty much display or spew out your racial, your racist comments, or you know what I'm saying? Like, why does it have to be a racial thing when they just hooping? Like, can we just hoop?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I told you earlier. I think it's just naturally what it is. Always going to be maybe a beef. I don't know what you would call it between the racism. How this country form? It's gonna always be there.
It's like y'all putting this on these two players to carry out the agenda of what our nation is about.
Right.
Unfortunately, and of course, people want to act like racism doesn't exist or whatever the case may be, but it's all in our face. You feel me? Like,
especially now.
And then I be seeing, not even from a racist standpoint, motherfuckers attacking Angel Reese as far as her being a trash player. She's
not trash.
She's if I had to compare to somebody like on the men's side, not currently, but just in history, I would compare it to like Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying? A hell of a rebounder. One of the best rebounders in history. I think because he got like 500 rebounds already in their short career.
Right.
Like, she be getting them boards.
Yeah, she get bored.
But Dennis wasn't the best offensive player, but he was in the league for a motherfucking long time and got multiple championships, hella money. I ain't talking about his off the court shit, but why do y'all want Angel Reese to be like Caitlin Clark? She's not a scorer like that.
I don't believe, like I said, I don't believe Rodman. I don't believe the Bulls could win without Rodman.
Exactly. He got championships with Detroit and the Bulls. Isaiah and Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my thing. But I don't know if you be seeing this online. I'm going to send it to you next time I see some shit, though.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be having whole clips or reels showing Angel Reese missing layups like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing those.
She trash. A block. They be doing a whole, like, goddamn, bro. Like, why y'all on old girl like that, bro?
Right.
And I also feel like that's another reason that the black people be coming to her defense, because it's kind of like y'all going at her because she's a black woman. And you know what I'm saying?
Just black, period. It's what even the male side, they kind of do the same tactics.
And it's getting ridiculous to me.
Like, even would you say even like with this Diddy situation? Like, did they even prove that it's a RICO? Is it a RICO or this nigga just freaky as fuck?
Freaky ass girls better stay their asses.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, it correlates because they just do anything black like that, regardless. Because I don't even what they vilifying. Like, why the fuck does Andrews got to be the villain?
Yeah, and you know what? I will say it's a combination of two things, because Angel Reese also is not doing herself any favors, because she did say she's going to take the villain role to promote the sport, I guess. But, with that comes,
niggas do that shit all the time, bro. We been doing that. It's not just that. That's what I'm saying. This is all a black thing. That's what I'm saying.
It's
just don't obvious at this point.
And even after that one little play where Caitlin had fouled Angel Reese hard, and it was just for her to not make the layup and go to the free throw line and get to the hard way. Like, niggas do that. The men do that all the time. Like, you saw what they used to do to Shaq, hack a Shaq, because he couldn't shoot free throws. So, like, nah, fuck that. You going to the free throw line.
Right.
Y'all made that into a racial thing. Oh, Caitlin, or Angel hates Caitlin. And I'm like, it's just basketball. At the end of the day, that really annoys me about the WNBA. Not the product itself, because these girls, like, is actually getting more interesting as time goes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're giving them personalities. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, let them girls, like, let them compete, let them hoop. Shit, if they don't like each other, then so be it. Fuck it. It's like, niggas didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Jordan didn't like everybody. When Russell Westbrook, when you go on the court, he attacking your head. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I know. Like I said, then too, the sport is becoming more popular, so everybody trying to, I guess, establish like who was the head honcho when it's on its way up.
Right. You talking about in the beginning or like now?
Like,
you talking about on the W? In the
W side? Yeah, in the W, yeah.
Well, I mean, it started way back with the Cynthia Coopers, the Cheryl Swoops, the Lisa Leslies. And,
but it ain't. But why is it so popular
now?
Yeah, because I feel like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese was the two antagonists of this whole thing.
Yeah, motherfuckers is like these women like hooping now. What's the girl?
And they bad.
what's the girl that went to that goes to USC? She tore her ACL last year. Juju.
Oh yeah,
Juju is fucking nice.
They said no, Asia Wilson better.
But yeah, now Asia's the best player in the league right now. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers are very skilled now. You dig what I'm saying? Right. Like the product, like it used to be, and it's not everybody because some of the games be trash low key, but NBA they be
some trash games
too. So it's on both sides. Yeah. you dig? But I just I guess this is what comes with the territory. I guess with the sport becoming more popular, being more, easier to consume for the fan, and I just don't like them putting this racial aspect. I mean, but race, I guess, plays a part of every fucking thing.
And Trump in that too, so it's definitely going.
It's like even after the game, when they had to they post game interview after the hard foul, Caitlin was like. Because they gave her a flagrant one. It wasn't a fucking flagrant foul. It just was a fucking hard. It was just you're not scoring. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Caitlin was like, it was just a hard foul. They didn't want to make the two, have the easy layup, go to the free throw line. Yeah. Angel was like, it's a basketball play. Let's move on. Right. Like, why are we stuck on it?
Well, that's why I say some of it Trump, bro, because of what's going on right now. Like even with. It's so obvious. Everything is so obvious. So everybody's like very meticulous about everything that they see now. Mm. Like everything, especially now. So it's just like I don't know, bitch. I think a lot of it because of Trump. Trump is like
Yeah, well, I mean, I just really hope that. I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but I really hope that at some point in time, we just allow these women to play. And not be about nothing else, not be oversensitive, add fuel to whatever fire that's out there. It's like we want them to be competitive. Then when they are competitive, we got to critique the product. We got to say something negative. Like, what the fuck do y'all want as fans, bro? Like, y'all want to see motherfuckers compete, or y'all want to be on some goddamn soft shit? Like,
so, okay, but how you expect them to be?
Well, who? Who you talking about? Fans or
the fans? Yeah, the fans.
Just like how I want it to be, how it is on the men's side. When we watch the NBA game, is not we don't make it racial. We had Larry, we had Bird. Who's the best nigga in the league right now? Jokic. Like we don't care about that shit on the men's side, but why we got to care about that on the women's side when they competing? When this race comes up as far as a conversation when it comes to the NBA, just think about it.
Unless it's some sort of social shit, not based off basketball, is kind of what you're saying.
I see. Just keep it basketball. Just keep it in the sport. Like, why y'all just adding all this bullshit to it? Like, a motherfucker can't. Why can't a woman go on the court, bust a motherfucker ass, be off the court, be bad as fuck, because they have some bad women that's in the NBA. All of them ain't what I'm saying. I ain't trying to get into the sexual preference side, but there's some bad women in the league, bro.
Right.
I forget her name. She plays for the Liberties. It's a white girl. She's a shooter. I remember she was in I don't know if you remember the All-Star game maybe a year or two ago. Her and Steph Curry.
The shooter. I just don't know her name.
Hey, I saw her dressed up. I was like, nigga. I was like, man, that's a bad old white girl, man. And there's another girl. She just got drafted. She played with LSU, and then I forgot what it's like. What's her name? She just got drafted. I promise you, when I saw her at the WNBA draft, I didn't know that was her. Like, bruh. These girls bad.
Yeah, especially. But I think they have something to do with the reason why it's going up too.
Yeah, it's like just let them do their thing, man. I really just be hating the extra bullshit that comes with the Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, and first of all, they're not the same level of player, respectfully. Caitlin Clark is she's a scorer, she's a point guard, she's a facilitator, she be having to assist out her ass, you know what I'm saying? Angel Reese is a rebounder, tough player, you know what I'm saying? They're not even the same type players, so why y'all keep trying to compare these motherfuckers?
Right. You make me rethink that shit, but I'm about to look that shit up, think about that. Why that you don't see a lot of that? I don't know why you don't see that on the men's side like that.
That's what I'm saying. I think my cousin had retweeted something. And there was this talk, I forget what it was. They was trying to compare Angel Reese with Caitlin Clark. Angel can't do this, or blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm getting tired of seeing this shit. Just let these women play, bro. Like, Angel Reese is not a scorer. She's a rebounder. And she's a hustle player, defender. Caitlin Clark is a scorer and a facilitator.
Yeah.
2 different players.
That's weird. I wonder
Stop comparing them. I know they had a little, rivalry in college, but they in the W now. You know what I'm saying? I know they bringing attention to the sport, but let's keep it positive.
It wasn't like that with Bird and Magic.
No, I mean, probably at first, but then eventually, but that was what, the 80s? You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know how racial tension was, back then, just in general. So,
but now,
you know what I'm saying? But now, motherfuckers on shit. We see a cold ass white boy, be like, shit, that motherfucker nice as fuck. We don't talk about race. Like, what's about to be the number 1 pick? The white boy from Duke. I forget his name.
I forgot his name.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Why I can't think of his name right
He's
now.
from Duke?
Yeah, well, he's coming out of Duke. He's gonna be a number 1 pick. He's Dallas probably gonna get him or grab him, whatever. But this nigga's cold,
It's like Kudak or something.
Start with a C. I can't.
Yeah, I can't think. I can't think of his name.
What the fuck is his name? But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can look him up right now. Duke, projected number 1 pick or whatever. But it's like he's coming in. Nobody's, Nobody is gonna make mention at all about his race. Just that he can hoop. You feel me? Like it's not gonna be no debate. Oh, the black kid that's projected to go after him. Like it's not gonna be no
Cooper Flag.
There you go, Cooper Flag. Yeah, it's not gonna be no conversation. Why is it like that with the women though? Why it got to be a racial conversation?
Yeah, you might make me think about that. I got.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to think about.
Ain't nobody about to think about no race with Cooper Flag. Just he cold. One thing, hey, I don't know what type of player you're gonna be in the league. Only thing I know is when I don't know if you saw when they were scrimmaging the Dream Team or the Olympic team before the Olympics, Cooper was busting their ass in practice.
For real?
Yeah, he was going to fuck off. he gonna be nice, bro.
The Gill thing, he ain't gonna be overrated. Gil say overrated.
Gil he was a superstar
okay.
before he got hurt. Like he was him. You know what I'm saying? So so he thinking from his perspective, like I don't know if he got that in him, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna have to see because I will say throughout the season with Cooper Flag, he had moments to where he could like take over game winning shot, game tying shot or something like that, but he never made the shot or whatever. Right. So I don't know if he's gonna be that type of player, like a closer or whatever. But he's gonna be a damn good player. But 6'8", 6'9", wing player.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. Hey, watch the highlights, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out.
White boy can play.
I'm gonna check him out.
But yeah, it's just really getting on my nerves that they keep doing this when it comes to the WNBA. It's like that's why it's hard to keep following the product, given all of the venom that is out there when it comes to everything that's not involved in basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it ain't got nothing to do with basketball.
It's like, just let them girls play. Hey, and it's okay to like them both. You can like Caitlin and you can like Angel Reese. I promise you. You don't got to pick a side. You know what I mean?
True that.
And just before we get into the next topic, because we are on basketball at this time, how you feel about the finals? Right now, so far.
I ain't even watching this shit, to be honest.
Hey, bro, you missed a good ass fucking game, bro.
But I heard,
you missed
I heard
a fucking
first one was a good game.
You missed a fucking good game, bro. See, you one of them casual fans, like, ain't no superstars in that bitch. I ain't got
No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. They go back to that conversation, how we used to be taught, like.
But they let them play in the playoffs. The playoff product is much better than the regular season product.
But it's still, like, overall, just, like, I haven't been. Oh, it could. I just got a lot going on. I don't know.
I need you to tap back in, bro.
Yeah, I probably
tap back in, bro.
But it hasn't interested me a lot lately.
Yeah,
it just hasn't.
But
I probably should watch.
If you're a fan of basketball, this series, even though there's no like brand names, like like the LeBrons, the Stephs, the KDs, the Ant-Mans, shit like that.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers.
No, I'm gonna say watch it though. I'm check it out.
Even though OKC lost, Shea Gilgeous, whatever, SGA still had 38.
Right.
And then you had Tyrese Halliburton hit the game-winning shot. They literally led that entire game for 0.3 seconds.
That last shot, right?
Yeah, 0.3 seconds. When Tyrese hit that final shot, they was down the entire game.
Oh, the Pacers were.
Yes, they only led for 0.3 seconds. That was that game-winning shot. Bruh. Hey, that was
that's
a good
crazy.
fucking game,
That's
bro.
crazy as hell. That's all I'm saying.
That was a good fucking game, bro.
I had to think about that.
You know the direction that the NBA is going in is there's not going to be any more super teams. Like you really have to develop a whole squad.
Yeah, that shit done.
You feel what I'm saying?
I heard some other pods saying
that.
Yeah,
yeah. Like you having 2 to 3 superstars, nah, they ain't the move no more. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think I'm gonna just goddamn eating up everything. I just goddamn forgot what I thought about. But go ahead, what you saying?
But no, it's just going in that direction. It's really gonna be hard. There's no more big threes. You need a superstar, a great wing, a great Robin, so to speak, and a deep team. Both of these teams are deep.
Right.
The Pacers play, I believe they said 10 players throughout the season. 15, like more than 15 minutes at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody getting in the game. I think in the game on
this one to be like a policy or something? That's going to be like a policy or something?
You talking about
what you talking about? Like everybody 15 minutes in the game?
No, that's how deep they are. They just have a deep team. They just have a deep team. You know what I'm saying? And even in the game on Thursday, at least everybody that played, minus maybe one player, hit a 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the direction the league is going in now. It's like, hey, you're going to have a squad versus having that being top heavy, so to speak.
You've been spoiled, bro. You've been spoiled.
It's like, dang, this is where it's going now.
Yeah, it might be going back to regular basketball. 70s, 80s.
Ain't no more Paul Pierce's, KG's, who else? Ray Allen, LeBron, D-Wade, Bosh. Goddamn Steph, KD.
So do you think it's a leveling out or?
Well, they're doing it purposely. I don't know if you've paid attention over time. Is they've made it to where if you they call it an apron. There's like a first apron, second apron, third apron. If you get in the second apron, as far as paying players, they make it harder for you to fill out your roster because you don't have enough money to spread it out, or you can't trade for certain players until you get under this threshold. So like having like two, like let's say like the Lakers, right? Me personally, I would love for LeBron to take a pay cut. He's not, of course, and Luka to take a pay cut so we can fill out the roster. Right. But because they get paid so much, it's harder to fill out the roster now. Right. So that's low key outside of the alleged bad habits off the court or whatever with Luka. They really didn't want to pay him that super max. He's gonna be paid 300 something. Right? Yeah, he's gonna be 300, 300 something million. You know what I'm saying? And shit, now with the Celtics, they probably gonna break up the team this upcoming year because they got two $300 million motherfuckers.
Didn't one of them just injure themselves?
Yeah, Tatum, Achilles. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they gonna have to move off of some money, right, at some point in time because it doesn't allow them to make moves to fill out the roster if you're paying so many people. You know what I'm saying? Right. They paid everybody again like this year because they thought that, hey, shit, we can run this shit back, which they was almost to that point until Tatum got hurt. Right. But yeah,
really exposed Brown, but yeah.
I got something to say about Brown. Hey, first of all, I ain't pocket watching, Jalen. I fuck with you though. Yeah. I fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he ain't no $300 million nigga.
No, he's not.
No, he's not, bro.
I'm a three. I can put the shit do better what he doing.
That's superstar money. He's not a superstar. He's a star. He done made an all-star team here and there. He's a star. He could. Y'all could have gave him about 250.
He probably. He's smart as hell.
220.
So you know what I'm saying? Way into that 300.
No, it wasn't that. That too, but if you make like an all defensive team or all NBA team, you automatically qualify for Supermax. Automatically.
Oh, really? I didn't even know
and he made, I forget which team he made last year or 2 years ago. It was either all defense or all NBA, one of them. But you make one of them motherfucking teams, Supermax, guaranteed. Your agent just got to talk them into that. Me personally, I ain't giving Jaylen Brown no goddamn $300 million.
Fuck no, bro.
Like I said, he damn good.
He good though.
He good as fuck.
What's he like? 6'8"?
He ain't no superstar though.
What's he like? 6'8"?
6'7", 6'8", around there. Yeah, he actually from the crib. You know what I'm saying? He went to Wheeler High School.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he from the crib, but he ain't no $300 million.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel y'all. He earned it, so to speak, technically because he made one of those teams. But That was a lot of money to get that motherfucker.
Y'all
got $200-300 million niggas on your team, bro.
Just let me know how much money goddamn Celtics got, nigga. Yeah, you talking about? Celtics got a lot of goddamn money. They paid 200, two people.
Hey,
300
piece. They was hoping they was gonna bring out championships, but
that's top heavy as fuck.
now that Tatum's probably gonna miss next year. They didn't win the championship this year because motherfuckers will pay money for championships. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll pay that additional tax or whatever the case may be if they win the championship. But we ain't win the championship this year, and we're probably not gonna win next year. We need some of that money back, bro. We need some of that money back.
Cutting.
Hey, somebody getting traded, bro.
Yeah,
Porzingis probably gone.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. They probably gonna keep both Tatum and
You think they gonna
Brown.
You still?
Yeah, they gonna keep them. Because shit, who gonna take those contracts? You did. That's guaranteed money.
Okay, how long they keep that for?
Well, they just signed their deals last year, and that was an extension to the current deal. So shit, they probably just now getting into that $300 million contract.
Oh wow.
You feel me? I don't know exactly
at what point. 4 or 5 year type thing.
Yeah. Plus who? Shit, I ain't trading for no Brown for $300 million. Shit, I ain't about. What team? Because you gonna have to blow up your team because you got to match the contract. How many people I got to give you for Brown, bro?
Who gonna pick that up?
I'm not. Again, fuck with your Brown. You damn good player. You know what I'm saying? But
Brown ain't bringing you no championships.
He's a great Robin now.
Facts.
Great Robin.
Facts.
He ain't no $300 million. You know what I'm saying? But on to the next topic at hand. So there's a situation going on where some billionaires are going through a breakup. What I mean by that is Donald Trump and Elon Musk. What are your thoughts on this public breakup right now? Because they sure were besties a couple of months ago. Now they break.
It was all like I've always said, like, I think all of it is like a distraction to me anyway. I think they just distracting us from what they doing over there in Gaza and stuff like that.
Oh, you think that's what's happening?
That why you hear about them, locking up the Gaza protests
Oh,
and
yeah,
the Palestine.
Yeah. I'm aware of that.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, like I've always told you, I think it's two wings on the same bird. I think they all cohesion with each other.
Mm.
I don't.
You don't think it's a real breakup? You don't think it's a real beef?
I mean, not really. They millionaires. They billionaires. What they gonna? I think because what somebody said is how they operate is like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Mm-hmm. And, I don't think it's no real beef. I think it's business.
That's what you think it is? I think. Well, before I even get into what I think about their specific disagreement, whatever the fuck it is. Musk did say
they said that Trump might be part of Epstein files. All this.
But another thing that and I don't be on my conspiracy theorist flow at all. But Musk did say if it wasn't for him, Trump wouldn't have won the election.
That can mean so many different things.
Hey, bro. Hey.
I mean, I'm not trying to take
because it was a fucking blowout. Motherfucker, Kamala got skunked 21-0.
Don't nobody want to. She wasn't Kamala wasn't talking about that.
I get it, but do you see the discrepancy in votes? Like that was like it was a blowout. It was a blowout, bro.
Just that many people want to mess with Kamala. That's what I think it was.
Hey, bro, I think
it was just that many.
I think Elon got there finagled some shit, bro. He had access to records and got them. You know what I'm saying?
What I think happened was I think America would just we see they try to make another Obama and and Kamala Harris, and that junk ain't black people weren't going for it. The damn white folk ain't going for it.
Hey. When Elon said what he said,
the Hispanics ain't going for it.
When Elon said what he said, I believe him, bro.
That can mean so many things.
It could, but that's what I'm saying. I just put my conspiracy theorist hat on for like 2 seconds, bro. I just, try. I'm like, hey, bro. Yeah. It was a blowout though, because it was crazy. Because I remember even when the election happened, right? I had God for because anytime there's election, I don't really be paying attention until at night because I'm not about to keep following these numbers throughout the day and shit because it's usually close. No matter who's going against each other or who is going, it's generally always close or it comes down to overnight or some shit like that. When I got home from work, 5, 6 o'clock, I'm like, nigga, this nigga might be president by 8 o'clock, bro. Before I eat dinner,
that
bro.
shit was like a landslide, bro.
Before I eat dinner, bro.
That shit was a landslide.
So I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like when Elon said that, I'm like, it made me think about it. You feel me? Like because you know how, when Trump lost last time, he felt like the election was rigged. He kept saying that, blah 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 blah. I just felt like this time around, he like, I ain't taking no goddamn chances, bro. I don't give him no fucks. We need to do something to make sure I'm in this motherfucker this time.
Right.
That's why he put Elon on the payroll, which he didn't, because Elon the richest motherfucker in the goddamn world. You know what I'm saying? But when he said that shit, I was like, ugh. Yeah, it was kind of like you said, it was a landslide, bro. It was over before goddamn 6 o'clock that day.
But my thing is, dude? I mean, I'm saying but I just don't believe that I just believe they all know.
They all know.
Yeah, but I just don't believe it's what you say it is to a certain extent.
I mean, of course, I don't know.
With each other.
I'm just goddamn, I'm just, that's being their problems. That's being their beef. We don't, that's way above our tax bracket. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it is interesting. I also think that Elon saw, and this is the thing, and I really hope that Stephen A. Smith does not get into politics for real, because he keep floating that shit around. When you get into politics, that's a whole different game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And Elon has lost a lot of fucking money since he started fucking with the politics and shit.
Yeah.
With his Tesla brand, I think
the big beautiful plan or something like that is supposed to get rid of
something.
Or something.
But I know he ain't fucking with it.
He not fucking with it. They said it's supposed to take that mandate away for the EV.
Yeah, I heard, I didn't tap into it, but
yeah, it's supposed to take that mandate away and be able to provide for combustion vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
What's the EVs? It's just gonna be more than just Tesla. That's kind of what it's saying. It's not just gonna be EV vehicles. It's gonna be.
I see something where
that's why he kept saying that.
Those type of vehicles, they were going for like, to lease it was like $15K a month. Now they just practically just giving them shits away because people ain't fucking with it or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And
when it's being forced down your throat, that's what I'm saying. He's had that. It's being forced down our throat. So that's part of the reason why he has so much goddamn money. Is government backed.
Yeah. And you know what was crazy about this this collaboration, so to speak, it was like, even you remember when Elon was in the goddamn Oval Office having an interview when Trump was like, he literally was standing in there while Trump was sitting down having an interview. When did you ever see anybody have an interview in the Oval Office?
Oh, he had all those other white men around over, like a dark, like they praying or some shit.
But hey, I do wonder, because Trump, and you know what? It's funny because Trump really be going attacking anybody, right? He ain't really said nothing about Elon. So I think
since he said that shit,
Elon probably got some shit on him, bro. Like I'm telling you.
That's why I said that. Hold on. Yeah. Now, listen, what did Cat say? It's what, like the year of the truth or something. He said.
Oh yeah, Cat Williams. We say Cat like Cat, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
Hey,
I think a lot of
he put him in the Epstein files and everything, and
they got videos of him partying back in the day when he was younger.
You said what?
They got videos out of him partying with Epstein back in the day when they was younger.
Oh, Trump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So but usually if somebody say anything about Trump is on Twitter. That's 5 minutes. Going crazy on him. He didn't say shit. His response to whatever Elon said was so calm. You're like, I think he just, he just doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm not sure why he doesn't like me or.
Listen, bro. All them niggas is freaks. All them niggas is freaks. It ain't just Diddy, nigga. Like this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This shit funny. You funny over that. This is what I don't like, bro. How they trying to pinpoint it on the nigga man.
But
they know good and damn well Epstein, Trump, Elon, all them white men was doing this shit way before Diddy.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Talk to him.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, that's what's going on. They trying to protect they ass, bro. I want to be surprised LeBron James in this shit, bro.
Hey, they don't put LeBron there, bro. Hey, we protect our black men, bro.
I want to be
LeBron James. We protect us, bro.
Will Smith.
Hey, nah, we
Jay-Z.
We not slandering our black people on this episode, bro. No, I'm just playing. But nah, but you're right. I mean, it seemed like talking about the Diddy shit, right? I'm not talking about the case itself because I think that nigga going to jail.
That
it is not looking too good. It's not sounding too good. But I feel like he made somebody mad. You know what I'm saying? In that billionaire club.
Who did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like, hey, we know some shit about you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead. Let's tip somebody off. You know what I mean? Let's this, that, and the third. Even though he's wrong in what he did or whatever, but that's neither. We're not discussing that.
Right.
It just seemed like when the other side do it, you don't be hearing nothing. It's always us that get caught up in got them go to trial, get a RICO. Do you know any white person? And respectfully, like this is an honest question, that has been hit with a RICO.
That's outside the Italian mafia. Nobody.
Right. Why is it always niggas getting hit with RICOs? I ain't seen a white person, an Asian person, a Mexican person.
We already know.
It's always black people, bruh. Why they always put the RICOs on us? Even though this was a fictional movie, even goddamn Nino Brown got hit with a RICO, bruh.
Come on.
You feel me? You feel me? Why is it always the niggas?
We know what's going on out here, bro. We just gotta be down. We just gotta again. Like I said, we said last time I came here. Until the niggas get it, it's gonna always be this way, bro. Our niggas gotta better wake the fuck up and understand what the hell is going on out here. Stop playing. I be trying to tell niggas, bro.
My nigga Thug with a RICO, Diddy with a RICO. I don't know if you listen to battle rap or Sue Surf got hit with a RICO. Yeah, just be throwing out RICOs. You know what I'm saying? Even with Diddy's situation, I don't think it should be a RICO.
No, it's not. That nigga need to go to jail 5 years, little freak ass nigga.
Hey, domestic abuse, grooming.
He need to go somewhere and lock his ass up, bro.
RICO?
Yeah, lock it. No, you still need to go to jail though. That nigga freaked out, bro. He too freaky, bro. The nigga said, what they said? They said something about the nigga said when the girl was messing with Cassie, or the dude was messing with Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
He come. He said, take the cum and rub it on me.
On his nipples. That's some nasty ass shit.
Lock that nigga up, bro. Please.
That's some nasty ass freaky ass niggas better stay ass aside.
Get him out of here.
What Kendrick said? Freaky ass niggas said. Hey, that's nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
Get him out of here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Please get him out of here, dog.
Hey.
Yeah,
But, I also feel like, even though it may be wrong, right? And I can only speak from my experience, right? If you're messing with these millionaires, billionaires, or what have you, you always have the option to say no. And I have a story.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna say his name.
Okay.
But I know a few famous friends or famous people. One evening, I went over, his crib. He was having a little kickback. He presented me with some drugs. I ain't gonna say what, right? I ain't gonna say what, but I wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, right.
I like, where the regular drugs at? You see, I didn't want to mess with that shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? I said, hey, where the regular shit at? You know what I'm saying?
That was some shit you ain't never seen.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with it.
Right.
You feel me? I even saw, it was one dude that was at the little kickback. Bro, was this?
Yeah, nah, bro. Y'all.
Like that in the corner, bro. I'm like, is that fun?
That shit ain't fun.
Why? For the life of me, right? Why do motherfuckers be taking drugs to go to sleep? Like you want to be in a social setting. You want to be in a social setting. Why you want to go to sleep?
They demons, bro. Sound like some demons.
That's crazy, bro.
How you can't go to sleep?
Better take some melatonin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best I get some Tylenol PM. Goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's common practice, even like with this younger generation too as well. When we used to listen to music, growing up, rap was talking about weed, alcohol, saying shit like that.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Regular drugs, regular shit.
Yeah, right.
Now, motherfucker, I'm 50 perks. Pop, you know what I'm saying? Pop the 50 perks. Like, why do you want to take that many Percocets? For what? Why do you want? For the life of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, but it goes back to the story with these billionaires or these millionaires. Like, even though morally, ethically, they could be wrong, the other party can, like I did at my famous friend's shindig, I respectfully was like, I'm good. Give me the regular shit. I know how the regular shit feel.
So how you trying to tie that? You trying to tie this to Diddy and Cassie shit?
I'm just saying, I'm just getting observations, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't, you know what I mean? But
Cassie need to go to jail too.
hey, why Cassie gotta go to jail, bro?
Cassie need to go to jail too.
Talk to him, bro.
She needs.
How you feel about it?
She been with that nigga. How was it 2009?
Hey, I'm putting this on the goddamn trailer.
Go ahead. I don't care. Put on that. I told her. I already know it's gonna be some stuff they ain't gonna like. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If Cassie been in that shit, she been in that shit for how long?
Okay,
Like, come on now.
so
Like, just like you just said.
Yeah, you're right.
She could have easily just said no.
So let me ask you a
She
question.
didn't put no. I don't recall. Did he put no gun to her head and tell that motherfucker to stay? I mean,
But when they got together, when she was what, 19? And he was like,
you trying to do the grooming thing?
hey, it's a lot of times I believe.
She's 19.
Let me tell you, a lot of times I believe because what is it?
She's still grown.
From
2007, 2018.
I think she was 19, right? I think she was 19. Diddy was like 40 something at the time. I just feel like, because you don't reach your full potential
That's garbage.
from a mature standpoint until you're around 25.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
You feel me?
I don't want to hear that.
Bro. When you was 19, you did some dumbass shit, didn't you?
No.
Nigga, we all did dumb shit. What you talking about? Nigga, there's a lot of shit I did. I like, nigga, what the fuck type of time I was on some dumbass shit, bro.
We had this conversation with Corey Neal. That's why I wanted them to call me. We had this conversation with Corey. There are some people out here at 19 that don't be doing shit. So what's their excuse?
Hey, they're not giving up.
That's a full choice she made, a full choice y'all made. You just better not put yourself in a position you can't come back from. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying to think of some dumbass shit I did, but
what I'm saying is a cop out.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna tell you some dumbass shit.
Or he is making dummy decisions.
Hey, I made some dummy decisions.
That's fine. You can make decisions.
I was what? I had to be, I want to say 20, right? My dumb ass, guess what I did? I stole a bottle from a liquor store. What the fuck am I doing selling a bottle from the liquor store? Dumb ass shit.
Yeah, what the hell you doing take a bottle?
Exactly. Dumb ass shit. That's what I'm saying. So you just dumb ass shit, bro.
At 20? You said 20? So you couldn't even drink the shit.
Bruh. Just being dumb.
Yeah, you just doing shit. You just out here doing shit.
I'm trying to tell you, when you're that young, you just do dumb shit, and you're impressionable, and probably I believe from what I heard, he kind of, I wouldn't say forced them to be in a relationship, but just imagine you are, your Diddy status, right? This young lady is trying to get into the industry. She see the access, the money, and you've been known forever. So, of course, she's going to be like, shit, I'm trying to get on. So anything that come with it, and then they got together, and probably it was cool. But once you win some shit.
What about the other 100 girls that came before her and said no?
And there was 100 more that said yes. He just wasn't fucking with them.
Okay, so that sound like it sound like those they issue.
Oh, I'm not giving it an excuse.
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm saying.
It's just this is a different way to look at it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But yeah, Diddy going down though.
Yeah, get him out of here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The shit ain't looking too.
All I'm saying is get some accountability out here. I ain't saying, and I don't get that. What I was saying earlier too. I ain't propagandizing to no women. They fucked up too.
Talk to them.
They fucked up too.
We all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We all need therapy. You feel me? This ain't.
Yeah, they fucked up too. I just know what the hell I'm saying. We the source. Men are the source. I do agree with that. We the source. We can dictate and change how we want this thing to look. But we fucked up, bro.
Well, there you have it. I don't know what else to add.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I'm really interested. Just going back to the Trump and Elon thing, I really want to see how this is gonna play out. This is like a soap opera.
They got rid of Vivek for the same kind of like Vivek too. He's not there neither.
Who?
Vivek Ramaswamy.
I remember the name. What was his position?
Yeah, that's how fast he got out the damn cabinet.
Damn, I remember the name.
Came and gone. He out of here, bro.
Shit. Hey, only thing I'm gonna say
he was out of here quick as fuck.
with this this presidency,
It's a shit show.
once these 4 years are over, you think we had a Great Depression when we was younger? Because we had no idea about because we was young. It didn't affect us specifically. This shit gonna be like tenfold, bro.
2028, bro. It's gonna be something different, bro.
Shit. Because even, we had a discussion on the previous pod. I didn't vote for him because I knew he was gonna be on bullshit. And what has he been on? Bullshit.
Yeah, nah, he's been on bullshit.
And that's that was my whole thing. Regardless of who you thought was better suited to run the country, whether it's a man or a woman, black woman, this and the third, you knew Trump was gonna be on bullshit, bro.
Well, I put it like this: I gave him an edge, and I ain't vote for that nigga. I promise you, I did. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that one. But if what I'm saying is,
why you thinking about it, right? What if this happened, right? Like we were just talking about Diddy. They go through this whole trial. He gets convicted, found guilty.
mm-hmm.
So when you get in that bitch, you see how goddamn Trump passing out these pardons like it's candy.
And they
pardon that motherfucker real. Like, goddamn, what we did all this goddamn shit for you to pardon this motherfucker. Cause he pardoned.
And if that shit happened,
He pardoning them motherfuckers like hell,
I
bro.
wouldn't be surprised he pardoned with. I wouldn't be surprised he pardoned.
See, he just pardoned Larry Hoover. One of the
What was the point of that?
notorious drug dealers.
What was the point of that?
I have no idea.
Trying to get the black vote back.
I don't know. That just didn't he? What was that couple? That white couple. They had a TV show.
That shit didn't make no sense. He still got served 200 years for state.
What are they names? You know what I'm talking about? It was
who?
Chris.
See, that's why she's supposed to be over here just and give her voice and her opinion. And she over here in the background taking notes. You supposed to be over here. That's why I'm saying we need that right there. We need that.
But it was like taxes. They went to jail for like taxes or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the government don't play about their money and shit. So, how, you know what I'm saying? Why niggas that, you know what I'm saying, that did some foul shit tax wise can't get pardoned? Why you pardoning them motherfuckers? Like, shit.
We already know what that answer is, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, you know what I'm saying.
You gotta. I get it, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But Larry Hoover.
Yeah, to me, like I said, to me that was because, like I said, I do feel like
he did something for NBA YoungBoy too. It wasn't a pardon, of course, but I guess he not erased. What's the legal terminology for expunged his record or some shit like that?
Yeah, he was just a juvenile delinquent.
NBA YoungBoy be crazy, bro. That nigga look like he be having murder on his mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. He different. I don't even listen to his music like that. Like, he's too violent, bro.
That nigga different, bro.
The way he be rapping, he go back to Offset, bro. He'll rap and crash out, bro.
That nigga different, bro. 38, baby, crazy.
All right, but shit, yeah, that shit gonna be funny. If I ain't gonna lie, if Diddy gets convicted and Trump pardons him, I know that's gonna flip some shit. I know that I know there's no like bylaw or anything that says like, if a president gets this crazy, we just gonna kick him out. I think they may have to create one. They're gonna create one if he if he pardon Diddy. Like, okay, all right, we got to put something in the legislation that's goddamn like, hey, yeah, we got to change the bylaws or some shit. Right. But yeah, that shit's gonna be funny, bro. All right, so this so I wanted to this last topic. I want to transition into something a little bit more serious, not even a hot topic discussion. Okay. But just more so about how we move as humans. Okay. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So recently, a little cousin of mine passed away. R.I.P. Little man. You know what I mean? He had a heart condition, I believe, but he passed in his sleep or whatever. But what makes me bring this up is every time somebody passes away, that's when rest in peace. Everybody's sad and everybody regrets the relationship that they may or may not have had with them, or you know what I mean, shit like that. Like I remember even at one funeral, I went to years and years ago. I'm not going to say the specifics, but one of the people on, had something to say, and they was just regretting not, coming up and hanging out with the person that passed out. They kept trying to get them to come up. They were always busy and this, that, and the third. Why is it that people wait until motherfuckers pass away to give flowers versus when they here and giving them flowers when they alive? Like, that concept to me has never made sense, at all. Like, you have estranged family members, friends, or whatever that don't fuck with nobody, and then when somebody passes away, they upset and be like, oh, why nobody told me? Like, nigga, you ain't a part of the fucking family. You're part of the family, but you're not part of the family. You're not checking up on people. Me personally, and I make it my business to do this. Even like when I hit you up early this week, you brought up the podcast, but I literally just hit you up on saying, hey, everything been good type shit. Just checking in and shit. Right. I do that randomly to my friends over time. You know what I'm saying? Like my real friends, you know what I'm saying? Or family members or whatever, hey, what's going on? Because I never want to be that person that is, oh, I should have hit them up. I should have hung out. I should have did this. I want to, if a loved one of mine pass away, have no regrets about our relationship. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because I made, my efforts to stay in touch or check on you and shit like that. That's what I do. I just don't understand that concept. And of course, as I got older, I remember I was younger. I used to, anytime I went to a funeral, I'm like, how does this person know all of these people? Right. Like, I just never understood that. Right. But once you get older, it's like, when somebody passes, then everybody wants to, give flowers and say, post this and post that. Right. Especially with, celebrities like music. Anytime an artist passes away, guess whose album is number one like the next day or the following week? It's like, it's all over. Like, why the fuck do people move like that? Why do you want to give flowers to people when they pass versus when they here to receive them? You know what I mean?
Well, for one, I think it got something to do because we as human beings, we take stuff for granted naturally. Mm-hmm. So I think we we move more by the day. We don't too much think about or have foresight, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We literally moving in the moment. So I mean, if I guess if we get past, I don't know, bro. It's just like, it goes back, like I said, me, bro. I go back. Mm-hmm. I try to look at it, like you said, it's a deep one. I try to look at it in a spiritual way too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you think about day one, Adam and Eve whole situation, they took it for granted too. So that's why we ended up in the situation. It's always, we're gonna always be, but it's not just with death, it's with everything.
And that's what I'll be wanting to, to bring to people's attention. And I've had conversations like this, every so often. Actually, was just having a conversation, this specific conversation with my mom a couple of days ago. Right. It's like, you're right, motherfuckers take shit for granted, but it's like, y'all motherfuckers don't really be understanding, like, when people say you don't know what's gonna happen in the next minute, the next day, the next week. That's a real ass fucking statement.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could go to a fucking, go to Kroger or some shit. It'd be a mass shooting. That shit wasn't intended for you. You just picked the wrong fucking, time. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you can't even make it back to the crib. You feel what I'm saying? And that irritates me that people have that approach to, their loved ones or people they say they fuck with. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Check on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? See what's up. Just say what. Even if it don't even have to be a deep ass conversation. Just check on your people, because if something happens to them, you gonna be sad, crying, whatever. Oh, this person.
Right.
Give flowers when motherfuckers are here versus when they when they buried and can't enjoy them.
But do you? I mean, I don't really look at it as a bad thing necessarily, because I look at it from a perspective of understanding people's lives. People have so much going on in their daily.
Oh yeah, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But you do have moments to where, like, like a simple text. You know what I'm saying? Like, that takes 2 seconds. Not to say like it should be practiced every single day. I'm not saying that, of course. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you have moments where you think about somebody, you think about a time in your life, like, damn, that shit was crazy. You remember when, you know what I'm saying? You reminiscing about college or high school or goddamn young adult, like that shit was crazy. You know, whatever the case may be.
Right.
And then when you're thinking about, you know, that moment or that experience and the person that was, you know, involved in that situation, oh, let me see what's up.
Right.
Like I had text my partner, what was it, this morning? The last time I saw him was a week after my birthday. And I was like, hey, bro, what's been up, my nigga? We beefing or something? We good? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard from him and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's like, oh, no, we good, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it was me joking more so because I wasn't tripping, but it's like, damn, nigga, what's up? You good? You know, everything straight? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what if something was to happen to me or him during that time we haven't been speaking? You know what I'm saying? And it's not because we beefing, just not speaking to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I mean, just try to be more mindful.
Do you look at that as a good or a bad thing?
I don't know how to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because I told you, you know, I was in therapy last year, and I had a session this year, and I actually brought that, not this specific conversation, but I had brought that to my therapist's attention that, you know, I have an issue with, and it stems from my dad not being around. That's why I found out, you know what I'm saying? Which I didn't even realize it was a thing until I got in therapy and shit. I have a, what's it called? An abandonment issue. You feel what I'm saying?
From your daddy?
Yeah, and I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Because not like he's just not around. He passed because of an ailment. But you know what I'm saying? But I always like compartmentalize it like, oh, he shit. Yeah. But I didn't even know that was a thing. You feel me? But my therapist broke it down like this because I was like, you know, even like my personal, like for instance, sometimes like, damn, niggas ain't fuck, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, he really had me looking at it from a different perspective, which I appreciated. He was like, think of it like this. Because he actually asked me a question. He's like, if you see your partner or a friend like in a mall or something, and you walk by them and they don't say nothing to you and you like, what's up? And they just keep walking, how you gonna feel about it? I'm like, that shit be fucked up. Like, you ain't saying nothing to me. Like, think about this. What if they just in that moment received some bad news? Like somebody passed away or some shit. I was like, oh shit, I didn't think about it like that. So that's why I said I don't have a opinion on it being bad or good. I'm just trying to say being more mindful that, you know, you don't know when you're going to see a motherfucker again. We all be thinking that we have all of this time, but it's not promised. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what I was trying to tell you. Like when people have so much going on in their daily lives, like you never.
Yeah. But it's like just for you, like say if like.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because you know I be busy as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally like. I go to work, go to the gym.
Are you asking, okay, so are you asking why is it that you could remember more than or be more mindful than the other person? Not you specifically, but why
really
is it one person?
Just having the conversation about
what
it.
What triggers that to get somebody to do that?
Not even that, just because everybody has their own like situation or their reason for not, you know, whether they're having issues internally, they're too busy, maybe some trauma there
what makes
or whatever.
Them think
you know
about
what I'm saying?
The other person.
Yeah, it's like if you fuck with somebody, whatever the case may be. Like I hit up one of my best friends. Me and her have been best friends since I believe my sophomore year of college. I hit her up yesterday because we generally text, you know, a few times a week or whatever. But the last couple of weeks we ain't really tapped in with each other. But something told me like to hit her up. And she was going through some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she found out some bad news on the day I hit her up. And, like, you know, for me, it's like maybe it did her some good to be able to talk to me about what she was going through that day. And you just never know what motherfuckers are going through. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was some shit that she got going on. And she's like, damn, I'm stressed. I'm this. You know, we had a conversation. Right. And she felt relieved in the sense to, you know, just get that out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's... Okay, so do you think it's something that you might have seen that reminded you? You just happen out of nowhere?
Yeah, I just like, damn. I thought about it, like, damn, I ain't talked to, you know, what's the name? We ain't tapped in like 2 weeks. Let me hit her up. And I called her, and I don't FaceTime like that. I actually FaceTime like, shit, let me, I think I was coming home from the gym. That's what it was. Like, damn, I ain't talked to her.
It just randomly just happened?
Yeah, I just hit her up. She didn't pick up at first, so I left her like a message. And then she hit me back. And then we talked about maybe 30 minutes. She told me what she had going. You know what I'm saying? And I gave her some words of encouragement and shit like that because I've been through exactly what she's going through right now.
Right.
Like I said, I ain't about to tap into that or whatever, but just giving from, but I say that to say this is like, and I said this on my channel a long time ago. My YouTube channel is before I started podcasting. You know what I'm saying? But like, you just never know what motherfucker going through. Just hit people up. Like I think we all collectively just need to do a better job of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if something happens to a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? God forbid something happened to you, bro. I'll be sad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. See, that's what I'm trying to. I don't mean to drag this on, but I'm trying to understand. Why do you feel like we need to do a better job of doing it? Like, why? That's what I'm like. Where is that coming from?
I just feel like people need people. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because I don't necessarily feel like that.
I'm telling. Okay, let's say like, C-Dot.
Okay.
If something happens to C-Dot, we both know C-Dot.
Right.
And say like y'all were beefing and it was like stupid and shit, and something happened to him. You gonna be sad as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But y'all was beefing or y'all wasn't talking or probably over a misunderstanding or probably lives got busy. You're like, damn, then you have regret.
Now, okay, let me say this. This is probably gonna sound fucked up.
Okay, go ahead.
It's probably gonna sound fucked up.
Don't make it too fucked up.
But again, I love to see that as my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I would never reach out to him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is it might not happen because my mind's gonna go straight to if I guess you come someone say I'm religious or whatever. It's gonna go straight to I'm gonna see that nigga again anyway.
But but you may not. That's why we having the conversation. That's the mindset. That's a lot of our mindset.
So it's like why stress on that? Why?
You don't know, bro. You don't know. You see how you told me you hit a deer.
Yeah.
Whatever your ass would have swerved and got down, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? You just don't know.
And then something happened. I'd have been fine if nobody said nothing to me. And now no, but you ain't gonna think about it. You ain't gonna know no more after when I'm gone. It ain't gonna matter after that.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you.
That's why, because that's what the deeper part I'm trying to get to with what you saying.
I got you.
Because it's like, okay, I get what you're saying, but when you talk about when somebody die, I mean, some may go to heaven. Me personally, I don't believe in that. Period. I mean, just me personally. But I believe when you die, you to dust you shall return.
Oh, okay. So it's all about your perspective.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
Yeah, so
I hear you. I don't agree, but I hear you.
So that's where it comes from with me. But I get where you come from. So it's like why to me it's like why worry about something? Yes, you should check up on your people, but I don't believe it should be some sort of like obligation.
Oh, not obligation. Like
it should be like you just gotta make sure you check on your people. Yes. Yes. Okay, I get what you're saying, but my brother died. My brother died back in 2005.
Right. R.I.P.
What am I supposed to do?
I mean, but how was y'all relationship prior to him passing? You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
That's what I'm saying. No, but y'all were cool. You know what I'm saying? That's like what I'm saying is like this is not an everyday action.
Right.
Not an everyday action.
Yeah.
But just every now and then just tap in, you know what I'm saying? See, and a lot of times I can only speak from my experience, right? Because when I transitioned from being a ball player just to, a regular day individual, working individual, I went through a time of depression. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. And I was of the mindset that nobody fucks with me, fucks with me anymore because I'm not hooping. Right. I felt some type of way. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Now, if somebody would have just hit me up, not to say I needed it, but you know how much, how good that would have felt that somebody was still thinking about me during that time versus like, damn, y'all only fuck with me because I hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like I really went through that shit. So it really got me into a space to where I stopped fucking with people. I stopped trusting people because like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And it also made me start to like, shrink my circle, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only going to fuck with people that really fuck with me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it would have felt good for a motherfucker just to tap in with me like, hey, everything good? You straight? Not, you know what I'm saying? Just
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, of course, it shouldn't be an obligation per se, but people need people. That's all. At the end of the day, we need each other. Regardless of how much we can do on our own, you feel me?
Yeah.
When we're capable of doing. Yeah. Doesn't it always feel better to have, your people around you, you know,
somebody
what I'm saying?
you like,
whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? And even though we men, we tough and shit, or we try to put that out there, we be needing love too, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit,
fact,
you know,
bro.
brotherly love, you feel me? Like, it doesn't have to come from, you know, like the opposite sex per se. Like, that's not the only type of love that's out there. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
A little bit like, shit, hey, you know, hey, everything been good, everything straight.
Right.
It can be like a 3 text exchange back and forth, and y'all be done. But you tapped in with somebody. Right. So if something happens to them, you, oh damn, I should have reached out, and you know what I'm saying? That I be thinking about the people that be regretting the relationship, and you had, you know, so many opportunities just to reach out, to say hi, to, you know, mend whatever you need to mend. That was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we know we gonna wrap this up because shit is getting kind of lengthy. But me and my partner, the one I told you I text, like, damn, we beefed. I was playing though, but it was like years ago. He brought to my attention they had an issue with me, but he never talked about it. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? You know what I'm saying? So then we just got cool again. And like, it probably was some bullshit that we could have, you know, squashed almost immediately, but I didn't know that was going on your end. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I pray to God, you know, I live a long life, you know what I'm saying? But it's not guaranteed. But you just don't, you know, life is short. Life can be short, you know, shit. We can get sick tomorrow. Like some shit happened that we wasn't aware of. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, just check on your people, bro. Yes, sir. If you can, you know what I'm saying? If you don't care to, hey, to each his own, man. I mean, I ain't trying to tell a motherfucker what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing it to people's attention, you know.
Shit, I am.
Take from it what you will, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell your ass what to do, nigga.
I ain't gonna comment on what you just said. But was there anything else you wanted to, you know, tap into, or, you know what I'm saying, get off your chest? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is a safe space, bro. This is a safe space, bro.
Niggas gotta figure that shit out. Niggas gotta figure that shit out.
All right. With that being said, anybody can talk, but not everybody can podcast. Right. We out this bitch. And I hit the scene, best believe it's going digital. Being super clean, hat on lean, got me good to go. Down with my team, counting green, stacking plenty.